Good morning again. My name is Cynthia Lees, and I would like to welcome you to Glimpses of Gratitude, episode 12, a remake. Forgive me, for I will be referring to notes. I'm trying to recapture ideas that have evaporated. The first take will remain private because Fathom was in the room and I don't like to share the stage. Today, I'd like to talk about an amazing energetic shift that I've been experiencing in my life. On that prayer call I've mentioned that I attend just about daily, people talk about how practicing the art of true light and diligently raising our hands and sharing that wonderful light energy with others changes things. It lifts, it changes health, it changes wealth, it changes relationships, it just changes things. And it could be physical, but yeah, okay. I have heard others discuss by how diligently practicing the art of true light, it eases the pain of life. And it could be physical pain, mental pain, other stresses, but it just dissipates and becomes easier. And recently, I've added a new piece of magic because I've discovered that by practicing the art of true light, yes, things get better. But there's more. And by diligently practicing the art of appreciation energy, it gets very much better. So, this new piece of magic that I've added to my repertoire has given me a shift in my perspective, and it came from a coaching call as well. A year ago, I had a vision that now feels anemic, but it felt pretty good then, of spreading these ripples of gratitude around the globe by using the coloring books that I'd created under the pen name Willow Sage. But now that through this new coach, his name is Cody Bateman, I've ramped up that to so much more. Have a listen. I am divine light energy, spreading vast waves of gratitude, appreciation, and introspection around the globe, leading to a more harmonious world, a heaven on earth. Now, I like that so much better. So today I want to talk about this energetic shift in my life after I've been practicing the art of true light diligently, and I've been decluttering, as I've mentioned, and unpacking with each day, providing a new surprise. I've been finding beautiful things that connect me to my ancestors. And in the first iteration of Glimpses of Gratitude, episode 11, yes, I shared an appreciation piece from the Boston Sunday Globe Northwest Weekly section, published March 31st, 2002, written by my ex-wife, Phyllis Winfield. And it's a beautiful piece, and I'm grateful to have read it fully on that first iteration of Glimpses of Gratitude, episode 11, which will remain forever private. I'm grateful to have given it the time to review and to appreciate those memories, to feel the connections to the past. I might have mentioned in this series that the guardian spirits here where I live now come and visit us, and they let us know. My partner collects skulls, and so when I travel, I bring him skulls. And he has four in a row. Well, three in a row that I brought him from travels, and one was a gift, but four in a row. The first is from the Caribbean, and it had a red bandana. And so the next one, which was clear glass, he added a yellow bandana to. And the third one, again from the Caribbean, from Curacao last January, it's little and it's painted in bright colors. And he had them all facing forward. And occasionally the spirits come in and move them. And the skulls will now be looking at him. And yesterday he said, "Hey, did you touch the skulls?" And of course he knew the answer was no, because the clear glass one was facing him. And I laughed and said to pay attention and see what happens. Because we've had the skull shift, and then his daughter called to say that she was assisted from the beyond by Sheila. She was the love of his life, and the woman who preceded me in this dwelling, and her spirit is here. It's very alive. I love this woman. She's got a sense of humor. And yeah, I wish I had known her, but that wouldn't work. When she was alive, yeah, these weren't people I would associate with. I'm so glad my life has shifted and changed. I'm so glad for the shift. When reading the piece in appreciation of my mother, I was reminded that I was raised in a very political household, and now I've shed that, and it feels good. But more importantly, I was reminded that she, my mother, started a birthday card collection for this Tuesday club she was a part of, and it was her way of sending appreciation to people on their birthdays. And I'm doing something similar, and that's my newest magic. Appreciation energy is a magic wand in the game of life and the journey of energy and how to get into the flow. I'm now sending 5 cards each day to people with whom I connect in appreciation for who they are in life or something I've seen. It might have been a Facebook post where they lost a pet. So there's sympathy and appreciation and a reminder that your dog is always with you and to listen. Because I, for one, know that spirits from the beyond are there. So listen. I'm glad that in the process of using the cards and attending a series of webinars which focus on personal development, I was able to get on the hot seat in the 4th week, where we're looking, that is where we looked at the I am statements. Not the one that I read before, but the first, we were looking at comparison I am statements. And the first one I looked at was I am financially abundant and free. And before attending the webinar, oh yes, before I attended that webinar, I had been captioning one of these glimpses of gratitude episodes, which had been recorded in December. And I picked up the appreciation energy after January. And when it was recorded in mid-December, I was at the point where I was telling myself that I was looking at the bottom of my coffers. And by the time I was in week 4, I wasn't saying that. I was not looking in fear at the bottom of my coffers, but I was saying I am waiting for money to come in. Because I knew it was coming. I was going to get $50 here and $80 there. Whatever. I knew it was coming, but that's still limiting. The belief wasn't current. It wasn't saying it's here, it's flowing. It's on the way. And I needed to have the current statement, but I find it hard to make if I don't believe it. So on the hot seat, Cody Bateman, the founder of Promptings, which is an amazing company, he was able to talk me through it so that I believed. My statement changed to something like, money is always flowing in. Because with his coaching, I believed it. He had me look at the past. Had I gotten money in the past? Yes, I had gotten it regularly in the past. Was it still coming in? Okay, so it got me to the point where I understood that, yes, I could believe it, and I still have more in that exercise to do with the comparison of the 2 statements, but that's not where I wanted to go with this episode today. After that hot seat session, within a day or 2, I came up with that new I am statement, And I put that I am statement on the background that a friend had just posted on Facebook. She had been in Japan and shared a beautiful picture of Mount Fuji. When I saw it, I snagged it and I put it on the back of the cards that I'm using now. Funny, until a couple of days ago, as of the first recording of this, and I don't remember when it was, I'd been using the branded card back. I hadn't looked at changing it. I'd edited everything else. I'd played with colors and fonts and adding pictures, but I didn't even look at the last page because I saw that it offered a link so that people could follow it. And follow up has not ever been my strong suit in the past, nor has been building ongoing active relationships. I'm a letter writer. I'm a writer. It's what I do. But until it was pointed out to me that I could do better, I continue. So on the back of my cards, I now have not the branding, but a new I am statement. And I continue as of the recording of the first iteration of this, stay tuned, to include the return address and the recipient address on the back of the card. My coach questioned this, and I explained. I'm the daughter of a hoarder, and I'm a recovering hoarder myself. And if you're saving things like cards and you don't want to save everything, you don't want to save the envelope, you save that return address so you remember where to send it, and you tape it on the back of the card. So printing that on the back of the card is really doing people a service if they're hoarders. Sometimes we project ourselves out into the world. We do that all the time, but yes, anyways. So now it's on the card. But the purpose of this is on the card, it has my I am statement as a photograph in the middle, and it reads, I am divine light energy spreading vast waves of gratitude and appreciation and introspection around the globe, leading to a more harmonious world, a heaven on earth now. And then in a caption beneath that, it reads, sending light and love today from a mountaintop in eastern Kentucky, USA. My prayer for you is to pass it along. Love and abundance are energy, frequency, and vibration. Please continue the flow. And with that, I embody the power of a simple dandelion, sending my seeds off with prayers they'll continue, and I'm enjoying the journey. I wish you a magical, fun, wondrous day filled with laughter and love and the energy of gratitude and appreciation. That's my too long-winded glimpse of gratitude, episode 12. Thank you.